Good day, YouTube. Today we're here to talk about some basic tips and pointers about the current PvP event, the Whitestrake Mayhem. I must say I'm currently pretty surprised as to how much I'm enjoying the event, considering how the previous event was just a month ago. More PvE people in Imperial City, more PvP people in Imperial City, always a good thing, right? I cherish the traffic. Okay, so without further ado, on to the first point. I think for any veteran players who have experience with Imperial City, you would agree that the exit strategy in IC is a very paramount and important skill on its own to be able to get out of situations fast while you're carrying like 5,000 Telva on you. So, first tip would actually be to try to make sure you log off outside of Imperial City. Do not log off your game while you are within the city itself, and I'll explain why. If you were to log off in Cyrodiil, for example, the next time you log on, you would be seeing a screen similar to this. And then, if you want to port to Imperial City, you will go here. Right? Imperial City, click on it, and then you go. This is a safe process to get into Imperial City itself. Now, what happens if you don't do this? If you, let's say, you die in Imperial City, and in a fit of frustration, you log off, and then the next time, a few hours later, the next day, you log on to Imperial City again, you would appear in Imperial City. And then, when you play yada yada yada, and you're carrying like 5,000 Telva on you, and you want to exit, this is a screen that you will face, which is not good, because then you will have to be forced to click here, and then go to the second screen, here, which is where you want to exit to Cyrodiil. Now, this time lapse of switching screen has cost me dearly in the past, because in the process of doing that, sometimes a Nightblade or a Dragon Knight can just mysteriously appear out of nowhere, right? And then after that, you get ambushed, you get killed, you're not prepared, you lose the amount of Telva that you have, and it's frustrating. So lesson learned here, always exit Imperial City if you wish to log off the game, right? Second tip which I wish to give is with regards to group play dynamics. It's quite common if you are not used to PvP in Imperial City that you would search for a ball group, a couple of friends come together, and you venture to do the quest that you need to do to get your tickets. So when you're in a group together, please observe some simple ethics, which I think most people would, because it's quite common sense. Stay together. It's pointless to have a group with the healer running off on his own to do some commando guerrilla tactics, and he gets himself killed, and as a result, it compromises the integrity of the group. You lose things in terms of synergy and shared skills and other minor passive buffs that you might have once the group gets decimated. So stay together, and also, if you wish to log off from time to time to bank, which is of course necessary, please inform your group, right? Type in the conversation bank, and people would understand that you need to take a 1-minute break to hop back to Cyrodiil, hop back to Imperial City sewers, where you can then bank your Telva. In doing so, when you log off, please ensure that you click on solo and not on group. Don't be that person that click on group, which then forces a message and a question to appear on every single groupmate screen, whether you wish to port to Cyrodiil or not. This is very distracting. In an important battle, you do not have time to have distractions like this on your screen. Thirdly, when you are deciding which sector of Imperial City to explore, click your map and observe which sectors are already captured by your alliance. In going into that sector, it usually means that that area is generally safe, it has some of your allies in it, and therefore you have less of a chance to die, right? Also, when the flag is captured in your favor, you have a plus 33% in terms of Telva reward, so please make use of that. If you enter into an area where the flag is not of your color, do make it your first priority to capture it. Unless, of course, there are like 5 to 10 enemy alliances members who are fighting in that area and you don't want to really interfere. If not, capture the map, capture the flag, and then after that, then go after the bosses. Don't put a cut before the horse. Stick to a friendly zone, stick with your groupmates, have a good time for the remainder of this PvP event. Signing out.